Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to see 10th standard CBSE Social Science. In this political science first lesson, power sharing, now we are going to see. The power sharing, I will give you the important topics. First, 3 sections we will see. What is power sharing? How the power sharing in all over world and especially in India. This is first concept. Second thing, how the power sharing in Sri Lanka, how the power sharing in Belgium. So these 3 concepts we are going to see. In this first topic we will see how different types of power sharing in world and India. This is very most important frequent question asking in board. This year 2019 also they asked the question explain about the power sharing, that is horizontal power sharing they asked. So first, let us know what is power sharing. See, power sharing is division of powers. Division of powers. The power is divided and given and shared to different level of government and different organs of government. Fine. Why the power sharing is very important? Why? Because, see, the power doesn't share means the power should be vested in single hand. See, the power vested in single hand means he or she become a despotic ruler or autocratic country. So they maybe act as a Hitler. But when the power is shared and divided among different divisions, then they can use it in properly and they can give the best rule to the country. Here, our country is democratic country. We know very well in a democratic country, in preamble we studied lot. It is for people, by people and to people. So in a democratic country, power sharing is very important because different culture people, different section and social group of people are living in our country. To satisfy and to the interest of all the group of people, we need to give power sharing in our constitution. And also our country is federal country. What is federal in the sense? It is not unitary. Federal in the sense the power is divided between different level of government. For example, central government and state government and local government. This is federal structure. That means everything is subordinate to one another. For example, state government is subordinated to central government and local government is subordinate to state government. So these are federal structure. Fine. Now we will see how the power is shared. In this lesson, we will see 4 types of power sharing. One is power shared among different organ of government. Different organs of government. Next, second type is power shared among different levels of government. Different levels of government. Third thing, power shared among different social groups and community. Fourth type is power shared among different political parties and pressure groups. Yes, children, this is very important 3-mark question. How the power is shared, they'll ask. So the power is shared in 4 types. In this, first is power shared among different organs of government. Second one is power shared among different levels of government. And third, power shared among different social groups and community. Fourth one is power shared among political parties and pressure groups. Now, let us discuss each and everything elaborately. First, we will see how power shared among different organs of government. Yes, children, in this, see how different organ in our government. For example, in India, 3 organ is there. One is executive, second legislative, third is judiciary. So these three are in horizontal manner. Same level only. It is not subordinate to one another. These three in horizontal level. These three are in same level. Executives have different power. Legislatures have different power. And same judiciary also have different power. They will exercise their own powers. But here, who are executives in the sense? Example, President, Vice President, Council of Ministers, Prime Minister, they are executives in our country. Who are legislatures? Example, MLAs, MPs. Because they only make a law in Parliament and State Legislative Assembly. Constitution of India, Part 5. In our Constitution of India, Part 5 explains how parliamentary system, how our judiciary, how our executives, how the members they will play, what are the responsibilities and powers they can exercise. These things completely explained in Part 5 in our Constitution. So, who are judiciary? Here, judiciary are judges, lawyers. Judiciary means court, judges, and the members are judges and lawyers. So, these three organs, executives, legislatures, and judiciary, I told you, the power is divided and shared among these three organs. They will exercise their own power. They will exercise their own power. Judiciary also exercise their own power. These three are horizontal level and same level, not subordinate, same level. Okay, fine. How the power is shared, now we will see. In this, see, executive is president. President is the head of armed forces. President only can appoint the Prime Minister, Council of Ministers, and the Supreme Court Judge, and the Chief Justice of India, CJI, everyone. So, President only appoint the person. President only appoint the Council of Ministers and the Prime Minister, and the President only appoint the judges of the Supreme Court and the Chief Justice of India. Here, his power goes through legislative and the judicial. Now, the Prime Minister, what the Prime Minister will do? Prime Minister and Council of Ministers, they will give their aid and advice to President. Aid and advice to President. Here, judiciary is there. Legislature's duty is they will make law. Okay. So, in a parliament or legislative assembly, they will make a law. The law is known as an act. We know more acts we know. Here, the law or act made by legislatures. These law act will be checked by judges. That is judiciary body. They will check the laws. If the law is adhered to the constitution means they will accept and they will announce it as valid. Maybe the law which is made by legislatures is not adhered to the constitution, foundation or fundamental means the judiciary body will be announced the law is not valid. So here what happened means each and everyone depend and cross-check one another. That is cross-check. They will cross-check. It is their power. In our constitution, we frame all the powers, what they can do. So here what happened? Executives will cross-check legislatures. The legislature will be cross-check judiciary. If executive, that means a president or a judge may commit any mistake, means the legislatures will pass the law, that is will pass the impeachment procedure, removing procedure of president or judge. So fine, here the power is shared and the cross-check by one another. He will check them, the legislature will check judiciary, the judiciary will check legislative. Like this way, it will continue. So this is known as balance of power. This concept is balance of power. Checks and balance of power. This is very important. Yes, children, this is very nice. How the power shared among different organs of government means the three organs in our government is there. One is executive, legislative and judiciary. Executives are president, prime minister, etc. Legislatures are MLA, MPs. Judiciaries are judges and lawyers. How the power is divided and checked means they have different and own power. They will do their duty. They will cross check one another, so they cannot exercise unnecessary and more power. So they cannot beyond. They cannot excess. They cannot overcome beyond their limit. So they can exercise only their limited power. So it will be very best for democratic country. This is called as the balance of powers, checks and balance of powers. This is horizontal distribution. So next topic is we will see how vertical distribution of power. Second is among different levels of government. Different levels of government. Fine. This is called as vertical. Vertical. See here, first is union government. Union government. Next is state government. Third one is local government. Local government. Yes, children, here these three are the different level of government. It is not in a same level. It is subordinate to one another. It comes under one another. This is vertical. Already we saw how horizontal distribution. Now we will see how vertical distribution. First is union government. This is the top level. And next level is state government. And final root of the government is local government. What is union government? That is central government. That is central government. How the parliament, prime minister, president, everyone comes under central government. In the state government, CM, chief minister, governor and MLAs, state legislative assembly members, everyone comes under state government. In the state government, the high court will become. In union government, supreme court will come. In local government, it is mayor, president and all the local body in panchayat and urban. It is panchayat and urban level. See, in the cities and metro cities corporation, we have urban government. In local rural area, we have panchayat government. So, recently in Tamil Nadu, last we passed the local government election also. Fine, children, here they divided the powers among these three government. Who will decide everything in the sense? Union government only. So, according to our constitution, we divide the power. The power goes to three level of government. According to the part, schedule and article, these union government, state government and local government will do their duties. Here I told you union government, how they can make a law in the sense, we have three type of list. We have three type of list. That is central list or central and state list and finally concurrent list. Concurrent list. This central is known as union list. So we have three types of list. In this list we have more titles and topics. Okay. For example, defense relevant. Defense comes under central. So defense relevant issues means the central government only can make a law, can make a decision, everything. State government in the sense, for example, police, agriculture, everything. So state government only can make a law or something relevant to police. Concurrent list in the sense, for example, forest. In the forest, in a concurrent list, both state government and central government both altogether come together and form a law and give solution for this concurrent list titles. Okay, this is both to satisfy the both interest of state and center. Center also involved, state also involved in concurrent list. But in central list, union list, central government only can make, state list, state government only can make, concurrent list both will involve. So this list based on this only decide how the power and what they can do. These only decide. Yes, children, in the second type among different levels of government, these are three level, that is vertical distribution. Top level is union government and state government and local government. Union government, we know that is parliament and executive, judiciary, these three, everything comes under union government. In state government in the sense, for example, chief minister, that is chief minister, CM, governor and MLAs and all the Secretary of State will comes under state government. In local government, in the sense that is Panchayat Raj and urban government. So based on this three, the three list is there. From that list only they can make a law and exercise their power. Fine, children. Next we will see third level. Third is the power shared among different community and social groups. Different community and social groups, it's very important. In this, what is different community and different social groups? In the sense, in our country, more weaker section is there. Weaker section in the sense, children, maybe SC, ST or women, they are the weaker section of the people in our country, and women also weaker section. SC, ST, we know scheduled caste and scheduled tribal people, they are the weaker section. And different community in the sense, maybe religious wise, maybe linguistic in the sense language. So religious wise is there, language, linguistic wise there, culture wise is there, different culture is there. So based on this, different social groups and sections in our country. For this good example, in Belgium country, in Belgium, community government is there. One special government is there. In our country, no community government, only state government, union government and the local government. But in Belgium, community government is there. These community government, for what purpose in the sense? It is really so good. They will satisfy all section of people interest. See, for example, more section I told you, SC, ST and religious people, different culture people is there. These government will decide different religious problem, linguistic problem, cultural problem, and they will give solution and they will solve the issues. So they can satisfy all the group of people and all the community of people, and they can accommodate peacefully. They can accommodate peacefully all sections of people. So in Belgium, community government satisfy all group of people and accommodate all social groups, because they give importance to every social groups. They never discriminate any group. They never discriminate even a single group of people or single community of people, because they want to accommodate every group of people. This is community government, for example, in Belgium. In our India, our constitution gives importance to satisfy SC, STs, different SC, ST article is there, and reservation for women. Reservation for women is there. Reservation means one-third reservation for women. So in our country, our constitution gives importance to protect the minority people, different religious people, different community people and weaker section. For example, article in constitution, fundamental rights, article 25 to 28, it gives our country is secular, so they will accept and they will give permission to all religious people. And our fundamental right, article 29 and 30, it gives protection of minority people, minority cultures. It is given rights to protection of minority people and minority culture, everything. So this is very important, how our constitution sharing the power different among community and social groups. Yes, children, and finally we will see fourth is power shared among different political party and pressure groups. Political parties and pressure groups. Pressure groups. Well, what is political party? You know, yes, we have separate lesson also, very important lesson. What is the functions of political party, challenges in political party? They will ask frequently that questions from this separate lesson. Now, what is political party in the sense? See, group of people come together and form a political party with the different aims and goals, choices, and they will contest in election and seek the power to administer the government. See, political party in the sense, different group of people come together and form a political party. Next is they will give different choices to the people. So choices. Third is they will contest in election. Mainly they will contest in election. And finally they will seek the power in country to rule and administer the country. So this is political party. Pressure groups means they also group of people come together and form a pressure group. The main difference from political party and pressure group is they will not contest in election. These pressure groups not contesting election. They only give the pressure and influence the parliament or state legislative assembly to make a decision, to make a law. That's all. They indirectly or directly only give the pressure to the parliament and influence in the making in the laws and decisions. That's all. They never seek power in government. Only political parties alone seek power in government and contest in election. So like these also, political party also have more powers. Pressure groups also have powers in our constitution. Thank you, children. Yes, this is very important. 5 mark questions and 3 mark questions frequently asking in exam. So power sharing is very important. The power should be divided and shared among different level of government, different organs of government, and political parties, pressure groups, social communities, different groups and weaker sections. Having the sense, we discussed in 4 ways. One is horizontal level, another is vertical level, third one is different community and social groups, finally different political parties and pressure groups. They will ask frequently this question, very important concept in this lesson. In next class, I will give how the power in Sri Lanka and Belgium country and the comparison of Belgium and Sri Lanka we will see in next lesson. So today I request you everyone kindly write a home test from this question. Analyze. Home test is analyze different power sharing. Different types of power sharing. Different type of power sharing. So analyze this question. Otherwise, power sharing is boon or bane to our country. Power sharing is boon or bane to our country. Justify your statement. Bane to our country. Justify your statement. So these two questions, same answer only. The answer writing way only differed. So give subheading, heading, and give the highlight your important points and write a home test. Prepare for your good exam. I hope only social science you can get more marks and send them. I bless you all. Thank you. I'll see you in next class.